Hello student, this video clip is prepared for the mass transfer subject, and today we will discuss the exercise on gas absorption chapter. So for that purpose we are using a material balance over the packed bed tower in terms of L dash, V dash and mole ratios. So this point is already discussed in a previous videos. So this equation we are going to use V dash into Y1 minus Y2 is equal to L dash into X1 minus X2. So where V dash is the molar flow rate of the inert gas and L dash is the molar flow rate of solid free gas, and Y1, Y2 are the moles solute per moles of a inert gas, and X1, X2 these are the moles solute per moles of solid free solvent. So the problem is here, ammonia from the ammonia air mixture is to be absorbed in an absorption tower using water as a solvent. Data for the absorption system is given below. So here the air flow rate is given 2000 kg per hour. Liquid phase composition at the top of the packing 0.00013 kg ammonia per kg of water, and at the bottom of the packing 0.0006 kg ammonia per kg of water. Then similarly the gas phase composition is given here, and we have to calculate the flow rate of water entering in the absorption tower. That means we have to calculate the flow rate of solvent. Note that this problem is given on a mass basis. So this is the figure. So the water is taken in, the gas is fed from here. So some gas is absorbed and unabsorbed gas is taken out from top, and here we get the liquid plus solvent. So X is stand for liquid and Y is stand for gaseous composition. So here X1 dash is the ammonia composition at the bottom. That means this composition. And X2 is the ammonia composition at the top. That means this composition. So these two are also given in the problem, and Y1 is the ammonia composition in the inlet gas to the tower. That means this concentration or composition, and Y2 is the composition of outlet gas. That means this composition. And L dash you have to calculate, that means mass flow rate of solute free solvent. So here the solute is the water, and V dash is directly given, that is mass flow rate of solute free gas or air in kg per hour. So we have to put directly the value of V dash, which is having 200, this Y1 you have to put the Y1, Y2 value directly, and X1, X2, and you have to calculate the value of L dash, that means mass flow rate of solute free solvent in kg per hour. And solving this equation we get the mass flow rate of water is equal to 1362.86 kg per hour. So this is a straightaway problem. No other calculation is required. You have to put the value directly and get the mass flow rate of solvent. Then we will discuss the another problem. So in this problem, the gas containing 2% by volume of a solute A is fed to an absorber or absorption tower at the rate of 0.35 meter cube per second at 299 Kelvin and 106.658 kilopascal pressure, and 95% of original solute is removed by absorbing the solvent B. solvent A containing 0.005 mole fraction of solute enter in the tower at the top and exit liquid stream from the absorption tower contains 0.12 moles A per moles of B. Find out the flow rate of the solvent entering in the absorption tower on a solute free basis. So here you have to find out again the value of N dash, and the solute A is mixed in the solvent B. So instead of here we have to calculate first the molar flow rate of the gas, because they have given the pressure, temperature, and from that we can calculate by using the ideal gas law. PV is equal to nRT. So you have to put all these pressure, temperature conditions here, volumetric flow rate, and then we have to calculate N. So the N is calculated here. So this is equal to 0.015 kilomoles per second, because all these values are in kilomoles per second, and then it is converted into the 15 moles per second. So solute gas inlet is 2%. So small y1 is mole fraction of A in the gas. So this is the small y1. So 2 divided by 100 we get 0.02. Then from that we have to calculate the mole fraction of inert gas in an inlet gas. That means 1 minus y1. So we get this value 0.98, and from these values we can calculate capital Y1. So this is the mole ratio. So what is the mole ratio? Moles of solid divided by moles of inert gas. So we have already calculated Y1, and this is the value of moles of inert gas. So we have to put this value, and we obtain Y1 is equal to this value. Then from these values we can calculate V dash, that is the molar flow rate of the solute free gas, that means inert gas. That means that gas does not contain solute A. So that is known as the inert gas. So this is already we have inlet total molar flow rate gas is the 15, 1 minus Y1. So this is the mole fraction of A, you have to minus that, and we get 14.7 moles per second. So this is the molar flow rate of solute free gas or inert gas. Then we have to calculate the solute A in the inlet gas per second. So we are having a total inlet molar flow rate is 15, and a solute is having 2%. So multiply by this mole fraction, we get 0.3 moles. So this gas is going inside in this tower, and remaining is the air. Then 95% of solute is absorbed and 5% solute is leave from the tower with the inert gas. That means here 95% gas is absorbed and only 5% gas is leaving with the inert gas, because we are adding here the solvent. So unabsorbed gas leaving the tower, which is having 5%, so 5 divided by 100 and multiply by the inlet quantity, that is equal to 0.3. So we get 0.0015 moles per second. Then we can write the balance for the inert gases. So inert gas leaving in the tower, so which is equal to 14.7. That value we have already calculated in a previous section. Y2 is nothing but the mole ratio of outlet gas. So moles of solute divided by moles of inert gas. So moles of solute we are obtaining here 0.0015 divided by 14.7. So this is the inert gas entering in the tower, which is also equal to the outlet. So we have to divide this value and we get this value. H2, that means mole fraction of solute A in the liquid entering the tower. That means this. From here, there is some A is mixed with the solvent. So that we have to take into account. So this is the small x2. And from this small x2 we can calculate capital X2. That means mole ratio. So x2 upon 1 minus x2 gives the value of x2, capital X2. So you have to put the value of x2, this value here, and 1 minus this, we get this value. So here we are obtaining x2. And in the problem already x1 is given. So x1 is here. This is the x1. That x1 is already given directly. So we have to take that x1 in that material balance equation. So from that we are obtaining, we have to put the value, all values in this material balance equation. So we are having V dash, we have calculated y1, y2, x1 and x2 is also we have obtained, and from that we have to calculate the value of L dash. So solving this equation we get the L dash equal to 2.48 moles per second. So this is the molar flow rate of the solvent entering in the absorption tower on a solute free basis. That means this liquid flow rate is necessary for the absorption of the gas A. So in this way we can calculate the value of L dash. Then I will give one problem for practice. So here this is the problem. 1000 meter cube of a gas containing 10 mole percent of solute and rest of inert enter an absorber at 300 Kelvin temperature, and this is the pressure, and 90% of the original solute is removed. Solute free water is used. Absorption column contains 5 mole percent solute, and when it leaves the absorber from the bottom, calculate the solvent flow rate to the absorber. That means same formula you have to use here, and you have to calculate the value of V dash, y1, y2, x1, and x2 is 0 because we are using the solute free water. So here the x2 is 0. Then by putting all this value we can calculate the value of L dash. So this problem is you can solve in your notebook for the practice. Thank you.